All right, so I filmed this video a while ago, and now things are really starting to happen. The most powerful governments and military agencies in the world are now talking about UFOs, and they're talking about aliens. And I believe it is all a diversion to keep you away from the most important truths in the entire universe. Universal laws that you can harness to control your reality, that they will no longer have the power to rule over you, that you can reshape, create, and manipulate, bend your reality to be free from the system and no longer a slave to the ones that are controlling it. So in this video, I'm going to break down the secrets behind UFOs and aliens that they don't want you to know about that has to do with the most important laws in the universe. All right, let's start at Project Blue Book, a declassified United States government report on UFOs. Between 1952 and 69, the US military analyzed over 12,000 UFO encounters, and they left 701 totally unexplained. The Advanced Aerospace Threat Identification Program, which was between 2007 and 2012, took all these military encounters of unexplained aerial phenomena, and what they noticed was an incredible ability of these unidentified flying objects being able to traverse vast distances in space in a non-linear fashion. The maneuverability, jumping across the sky, and it begs the question that the US government, military, and civilians have: how do they fly like that? As an example, here's a video the United States Pentagon released that captures how crazy these things fly.
Yeah, on, bro. There's a whole fleet of them. Look on the outside. My God. They're all going against the wind. The wind's 120 knots to the west. And yeah, they do. That's not their LNS though, is it? It's all doing with their own self. Well, if there's a new thing, it's rotating.
But how do they fly? Declassified government research and military patents point to electromagnetism, anti-gravity, free energy as the key to unlocking the mysteries of these UFO propulsion systems. The US government's Project Winter Haven and the work of a physicist named Townsend Brown in the 1950s proposed a connection between strong electromagnetic and gravitational fields to achieve anti-gravity propulsion. The US Navy patents designed by Dr. Salvatore Paz described technologies like inertial mass reduction device, which detail the manipulation of electromagnetic fields for propulsion capabilities. Energy manipulation. So the first time I heard that US government patent quote, I was kind of like, because it reminded me of a video I filmed on a military technology called the gateway process for mastering energy manipulation. All reality is just energy. And in those declassified documents, they discuss everything in the physical world being just energy, and all physical matter in the universe has a specific electromagnetic field. And if you can create a powerful enough electromagnetic field, then you can manipulate energy and bend your circumstances in your material world using only your mind. Here's a diagram from the US military declassified gateway process. You can see here, this is a human head, human brain, and around it is this electromagnetic grid. This is the military's own diagram of how the electromagnetic field emanates from a human being. Now, I promise I'm going to come back to that in just a minute, and I'm going to show you how to use these hidden cosmic energy methods for your own benefit. But let's just dive deeper into quantum physics and how it ties into the UFO mysteries. Dr. Stephen Greer is a prominent figure in the UFO community. He believes that UFOs harness zero-point energy, tapping into the very small invisible energy that's omnipresent always in all empty space. And this ties together with what the military scientists were discussing, the quantum field theory. The universe is composed of invisible electromagnetic fields They're permeating all time and space. Even my hands are emanating an electromagnetic field. And this empty space isn't actually empty, it's full of energy. And since all physical matter and atoms in this world are just energy, then extracting and harnessing energy directly from the quantum field, this invisible energy, could give you godlike power to control your own reality. And maybe that's what UFOs are using for their propulsion systems, because it's infinite energy. But before I show you how you can also turn your brain into a cosmic supercomputer generating very strong electromagnetic fields to actually manipulate your reality, let's just look at quantum physics and the observer effect. The observer effect proved that our conscious observation can influence physical reality all the way down to the subatomic particle level. And this knowledge is not known to the general public because they use it to control our minds and to control reality. And maybe that's how UFOs are shooting across the sky, instead of just traveling in a normal line of linear time like a plane. And my question is, what if extraterrestrial civilizations have mastered quantum physics and the observer effect using consciousness to bend reality and achieve lightning speed space travel through the quantum field? Who knows if it's true, but what if you could use these same methods to make manifest your desires with the exact same lightning speed? Non-linear space travel, as described in these US military sightings, is the ability to go across space almost instantaneously, challenging all of our conventional paradigms of movement and distance and travel. And there are these US military patents which suggest that aliens may possess quantum mastery over all of reality, giving them the ability to access higher dimensional space, move beyond our third dimensional comprehension. And the only reason that this sounds crazy when we're getting into all this stuff is because we have everything wrong about reality. Even time itself, our understanding is wrong in a linear fashion. Because what if all possibilities already exist in this quantum field? What if your future that you want is already happening right now in a higher dimension, waiting for you to speak it into existence and tap into this energy? Even Nikola Tesla believed that this was the truth. He set out on an exploration of extracting zero-point energy from the quantum field in his US patents in 1905 about harnessing wireless free energy. So this isn't new. And we can talk about it and theorize and speculate. Are UFOs real? Are they not real? What's happening? Right? We could talk about it forever. I'm not saying whether they're real or not, but what's more exciting is we can harness this information so you have real power to control your reality. So let me show you how this information can be used in a simple method to harness this cosmic energy through your brain to bend your reality. And in science, it's called the Casimir technique. The Casimir method is a scientific experiment, and I reversed it into a technique you can use to actually become electromagnetic in a way that you can change the light photons in your bank account, you can attract your soulmate. You get a powerful magnetic and gravitational pull where you can start to bring your desires into your orbit and change your life by shifting the force of your own energy. Okay, so here's how you bend reality. Just imagine you're Nikola Tesla. You're trying to invent free energy technology that is wirelessly harnessing this universal energy to power the world. And you're wondering, can you extract energy out of thin air? And in quantum physics, scientists call this vacuum energy. And it has to do with the Casimir effect. That supposedly empty space in our world is overflowing with its own unique energy. And in the quantum realm, empty space is this really weird environment where particles and antiparticles are continuously disappearing and appearing, colliding with one another. And this is generating very small particles that, again, annihilate themselves at lightning speed. And this is where the Casimir effect comes into play, because when two metal plates are placed very closely together in a vacuum by scientists, they move toward each other. They're actually defying all conventional laws of physics. These two metal plates in an energy vacuum that are not magnetic are drawn to each other in a magnetic pole. Now, imagine you can use your brain to do the same thing. It becomes electromagnetic to start to pull things into your life. All I'm saying is scientists say that the electromagnetic attraction in a vacuum of energy is created because all of a sudden the laws of physics go out the window and they become magnet. So the Casimir effect can be used as a technique where your brain's electromagnetic energy becomes the metaphorical plates. It creates its own magnetism. And then you basically have a gravitational pull, a gravitational orbit that starts to shift energy into a new reality in the same way that the plates are pulling together. And scientists confirm that this invisible energy that's all around us can't be created or destroyed. It can only change forms. So your brain, which is an electronic switching station, channels this cosmic energy to influence and shape your reality into new forms and into new states of energy. And this energy can't be created or destroyed. It can only be transformed into new states. So that means everything that you desire already exists in the quantum field, and using the electromagnetic force of your own consciousness, of your own brain, of your own mind, you can start to rearrange your life and move energy into matter. And everything you want is right on the other side of that, because every reality you want and everything you want is just energy. So you can change it. Now, in another video, I talk about the CIA's gateway process, where they developed an audio technology to harmonize the left and right hemispheres of your brain so you can increase the brain's electromagnetic fields and manipulate reality. So if you can do this, you hold the key to controlling your reality. So I developed a simple way to use audio hypnosis MP3 to train my brain for what I wanted, and you can get it for free right there down below. It's jakeshypnosis.com. It's pinned to the comments and in the description right there down below. And I started using this because what you need to do is change the pattern of the electromagnetic energy or field or grid that is emanating from your brain via your perception in your mind. And the easiest way to do this is to get to the subconscious mind. And if you can change the frequency that is broadcasting from your own electromagnetic field with a strong enough force, basically you can overpower the electromagnetic fields of the world around you. So to use the Casimir technique, what you want to do is engage your brain while listening to this audio, and then practice visualizing yourself as an energy field that's pulling your desired future into form, just like a magnet. So what I do is I close my eyes, I lie down so I can totally forget about my body. And when I get into a state with a few breaths, I've got my success hypnosis playing to keep my mind locked in. And as I focus on my breath, starting at my stomach, at my belly button, I start imagining a little orb of energy, a little field of energy. And then I allow that field of energy with each breath to get bigger. It's like I'm pulsating or increasing the speed at which the waves of energy in my field is emanating, because I'm just an energy field and you're just an energy field. It looks like my body stops at my fingers, but it actually goes out another 3, 4, 5 feet. Semian photography, Kirlian photography was invented as a way to actually photograph energy leaving the body. Here's a photo of it. So you are energy. So I close my eyes, I imagine this energy field getting bigger. And as this energy field is getting bigger, it's almost like a reverse tornado with a magnetic pull. And then I imagine the money coming into my life, my bank account changing, jumping up and down, my wife screaming because she's congratulating me because something amazing happened and I'm getting it. Like I do it like that. I replay a scenario in my head until I have the emotion, because all emotion is energy in motion. So once you get locked into the emotion of what you're wanting to magnetize into your life, what happens is you set a new energy in motion. This is what the CIA was trying to do with the gateway process, to create a powerful electromagnetic orbit or field or force to alter reality. And you can do the exact same thing in 5 to 10 minutes a day, imagining you're building this force, and this force is all the things that you want inside it. It's the force that's changing your bank account, your career, your love life, restoring your health, changing your relationship with your husband, your wife, your boyfriend, your girlfriend, your children, living in your dream house. It's all of that, retiring your parents, retiring early yourself, going on vacations. You see, it's a force, it's a physical force in the universe that when you harness and your brain is coded to, that's when you start to move reality. So you can get my free success hypnosis right there down below. It's jakeshypnosis.com, pinned to the comments and in the description right there down below. Now, don't just accept the words that I'm saying. Give it a try. So first, do you think UFOs are real? Let me know in the comments down below. Do you think this technique can work? Give it a try and let me know in the comments down below. If you enjoyed this video, I will link to my video on the CIA's gateway process and their declassified documents here, and I'll see you on another video.